FAU Film Productions proudly presents The Eternal Sleep. The director of this moving picture, Doug Fairall.
You Sid Appleton?
Who wants to know?
I do.
So who are you?
I'm Jack Earl. I have a couple of questions to ask you.
So ask.
Mind if I sit?
Free country, ain't it?
I'm investigating the theft of Mr. and Mrs. Harvey Blackwell's prize pool.
What's that got to do with me?
You used to work for Mr. Blackwell, correct?
Yeah, sure.
Well, it seems you quit 2 days after the dog went missing. Any particular reason why?
Yeah. She was going so crazy over that lost pooch of hers, it was making everybody's life a living hell.
Cigarette? So, you quit just because she was making a fuss over the lost pooch?
Yeah, that's why. She kept accusing everybody. She had already fired half the staff. I wasn't gonna wait around till I was next.
I see. So, do you have any idea who took the dog?
Nah, I mean. Wait a minute. It could have been Edwina, you know, the dog's groomer. She loved that old hound. She would tell me sometimes it made her sick to see how Miss Blackwell treated that dog. She never gave it any attention. To her, it was just a possession.
I don't think so, Sid. I've already questioned Edwina and she has an airtight alibi.
Well, it could have been Bentley, you know, the butler. He always liked the dog.
No dice, Sid. The only person that doesn't have an alibi here is you. You resented the Blackwells, didn't you? You'd been slacking off at work and they didn't give you your yearly raise.
Crazy, all right? I swear it wasn't me.
Sure it was, Sid. It was your day off. You told the police officer that you were in your room all day reading, but I've got an eyewitness who saw you on the grounds at 8 p.m.
Coincidence.
Around the same time the dog went missing. This witness didn't think anything of it because she thought you were working.
No, I didn't do it, all right, Jack?
Sure you did, Sid. It's written all over your face like a book. Look around. Everyone in this room knows it was you. Stop lying to yourself, Sid. Spit it out! It was you, wasn't it?
All right, I did it. That bitch. She acts so high and mighty. She's only who she is because of her husband.
Let's go.
She's a menace. She has to be stopped. You don't know what she's done. You don't know what she's done!
Any messages? Damn it!
One more thing you're gonna fail at, huh?
Remember, you work for me, so act like it.
Well, Jack, it looks like in about 30 days, I'll belong to the bank. That is, if you don't pay up. But, I never did belong to you, did I? Wasn't that the problem?
Well,
Looks like the bank will be man enough to do what you couldn't.
well, until then, you work for me. You could at least be courteous in the office. What if there was a client?
Oh, you mean your only client? Actually, she called a few minutes ago, and she wants to see you about Sid or something, but I didn't get the details.
Well then, I'll be in my office. Make yourself useful. Mrs. Blackwell, how do you do?
Hello, Mr. Earl. Sorry to barge in like this, but there was no one at the front.
Have a seat.
I wish I could say I was doing fine.
Stop
but
right there, Mrs. Blackwell.
Please, call me Mary.
Mary, I've got great news. I just turned Sid Appleton to the authorities today. He confessed to the whole thing. He turned over pretty quickly, too. I guess we got lucky.
Oh. Well, that's good news and all, but that's actually not why I'm here.
You're not happy we found your dog?
No. No, I am, but, something else has come up.
Well, what is it? Cigarette?
Thank you. I think my husband's seeing another woman.
Well, what makes you think that Mr. Blackwell is seeing someone else?
Mr. Earl, a woman knows her husband. She knows when he's being satisfied somewhere else.
Well, that's all well and good, Mrs. Blackwell.
Mary.
Mary. But do you have any proof? Something that would lead an outside observer to conclude he was cheating on you?
No. That's why I came to you. He's been coming home very late. He always blames it on work. I want you to follow him and see what he's doing at night.
Mrs. Blackwell, are you sure you want...
Call me Mary.
Mary, are you sure you want to do this? It's been my experience that these things always end ugly. One of two things is going to happen. If he is seeing another woman, it's going to make you very angry, and there will be a bit of divorce. If he's not, then you're going to feel guilty about not trusting him. He will eventually find out that you had someone tell him, and then he may insist on a divorce. Trust me, you're better off leaving this mess alone.
Mr. Earl, if my husband's cheating on me, I have to know.
What nights does he come home late? Is it a set night every week, or does it defer?
Well, usually it's Fridays, but sometimes it's Tuesdays.
And you say he's working late at the jewelry store, correct?
Yes.
Okay, Mrs. Blackwell.
Mary.
Mary. I'll look into it.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Earl.
Call me Jack. Nancy?
I can't believe this.
Can I get you a drink? Take a drink. I know, Mrs. Blackwell. It's hard to take in, but you have to make a choice. Do you want a divorce, or are you going to pretend this never happened? It's a tough decision, Mrs. Blackwell, but you have to pull yourself together and make a choice. Can you forgive him?
No, I can't. And I don't want a divorce. I want revenge. Jack, are you married?
Mrs. Blackwell, you're in a vulnerable state right now. You need to calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. I'm perfectly rational, and I just want you to help me through a tough time, that's all.
Mrs. Blackwell, please.
Mary.
Right. Mary, please.
I won't take no for an answer. I want you to help me rob my husband.
What?
Oh, please, Jack. Next Thursday, the jewelry store is getting a rather large shipment of diamonds.
No, Mary, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, please, Jack. You're the only one that can help me. We can be together. We can move to one of those islands in the Caribbean and be happy for the rest of our lives.
I don't get it. You're rich already. If you want to move to some island, why do you need to steal your husband's diamonds?
My husband may be a lot of things, but he's no fool. The only money I have is what he gives me. And if we get divorced, no matter what the circumstances, I get nothing. His lawyers drew it up that way. Oh, please, Jack. You're in the same situation as me. I saw the way you looked at her. She didn't care about you, but I do. Will you be my big, strong hero?
I'll do it under one condition, Mary. As soon as we get those diamonds, we leave this place and never come back.
I'll do whatever you want, Jack. And I'll make you happy, I promise.
So how do you propose we go about pulling this off?
Oh, it'll be simple. I know the combination to the safe where the diamonds will be kept overnight. I'll give you a key to the entrance. At midnight, you go in through the back door. All you gotta do is open the safe and snatch the diamonds. I'll have a flight waiting for you at the airport.
That's it? It sounds too simple. What's the catch?
Well, usually when a big shipment like this comes in, my husband likes to stay overnight and guard him. Losing those diamonds would bankrupt him.
Bankrupt him? Mr. Blackwell's a wealthy man. How can that possibly bankrupt him?
Yeah, but not wealthy enough to lose all that money in one shot. He'll have to sell the house and the store. He'll be ruined. It's just too bad we won't be there to see him. That doesn't change anything, does it?
He cheated on you. He didn't care if he hurt you. So why should we care about hurting him?
Oh, thank you, Jack. I knew I could count on you. Now you gotta be quiet, because he'll be sleeping next to the safe.
Freeze!
Well, what do we got here?
Where are those diamonds?
What? You took the diamonds from me when you arrested me, remember?
Quit jackassing. Where are those diamonds? We had them tested. We know they're fake. They're crystals. Now I'm only gonna ask you this one more time. Where are the real diamonds?
And I'm only gonna tell you this one more time. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I took the diamonds that are on his desk.
Wrong answer! So why'd you do it?
When I get a lawyer.
I said why'd you do it?
I needed the money, okay?
That explains the diamonds. But why'd you kill Harvey Blackwell?
I didn't kill Harvey Blackwell.
Right. That's why we just found his body with a knife through his heart sitting at his desk. But that was probably just the other guy who stole his diamonds.
That's ridiculous. Why would I kill Harvey Blackwell? I have no motive. You can't prove anything.
Look what we found in your office. He was diddling your cute little secretary, and you couldn't handle it. So you decided to eliminate the competition and kill Mr. Blackwell.
You don't understand. His wife hired me to follow him, to see if he was cheating on her.
Maybe she did. Or maybe you were stalking that little cupcake, and you just happened to catch her and Mr. Blackwell in the act. She didn't want you, and you couldn't handle it. So you decided to eliminate the competition and kill Mr. Blackwell.
He was sleeping.
Come on, Jack. Just admit it. She was a dish. Any man in your shoes would have done the same thing.
No, his wife told me he would be sleeping.
Damn it, Jack! It's written all over your face. And just admit it, it was you!
Listen, if you want to blame anyone, blame Mrs. Blackwell. This was all her idea. She wanted to leave him, but she didn't have any money, so she put me up to stealing the diamonds.
Right, Miss Mary Blackwell didn't have any money. And I suppose the two of you were just gonna run off to some tropical island together.
That's just it.
Sure, buddy. And as soon as we find Miss Blackwell and she refutes what you just said, you're going up the river. For murder.
You're not going to find her.
Not gonna find her?
She's probably on some plane going somewhere.
Plane? What the hell are you talking about? So help me, if you hurt her, I'll throw the switch on you myself, you maggot. Get this dirtbag out of here.